Let's face it, navigating those early retirement days, they're not for the faint of heart for us former go-getter gals, now left with no expectations, no handbook, no crystal ball to be able to see what's down the road. We're kind of left sometimes with some regrets if we're not careful. Hi, I'm Amy Freeze, and I'm the founder of The Empty Nexter. I want to share a few, I kind of hate to call them regrets, because I feel like we do the best we can with the knowledge and the information that we have for that particular time. But if you've been following The Empty Nexter, you know that I struggled. I was blindsided by that new path that didn't really have a lot of direction or anything that was calling for my abilities, my skills, my talents, the things that I love doing, that common thread in my life, or at least I didn't think so. But I do want to share so that you perhaps can navigate a little bit smoother. I think the biggest thing is don't panic. Looking back, I don't think I look back with regret. I look back with more of why didn't you? Why didn't you just really enjoy this new space instead of get into the mode of gotta figure out what's next because this is not feeling comfortable? We sometimes do that, don't we? When things get uncomfortable, we just kind of revert back to what we know, what we knew, what was comfortable. And for that, for me, I moved into I'm gonna figure this out right out of the gates. And so I tried a few things. I thought, well, I'm just gonna start a podcast. I had done that before, 15 years ago, but it was called an internet radio show. I loved doing that. Oh boy, it just kind of felt like I got back on the hamster wheel. And boy, things have changed a lot since I did an internet radio show compared to how podcasts are run right now. So I even had a few conversations. I had a friend that we were going to do this together, but we could never get our schedules aligned. And I really had to just step back because I was feeling like I was putting so much pressure on myself just to get back to that normal, to get back to that comfort until I had to put the brakes on. So that could potentially be a regret. Rushing it, trying to feel comfortable again when everything feels so uncomfortable. This is where you need to truly just lean in and know that this too shall pass. Comfort will come, and there's not a particular pace that you have to be at. It's not a contest to figure it all out, maybe like you used to figure out things back in the day. This is new territory. So trust the timing of this new season. Secondly, I don't regret because I felt I had done this. I felt that I had shared with my friends. I felt they knew how I was feeling, but apparently they didn't. I guess I wasn't clear enough, concise enough. I didn't own exactly how much I was struggling. Therefore, kind of came as a surprise when they start hearing my videos. And I'm like, Amy, how could you have been more clear? How could they have understood a little better? So it's not a regret, but it's how could that have been different? So my challenge to you is to be, if you are struggling and you are needing someone to lean on, you have to be forthright in expressing that. I thought I was, but I do think, and I don't take any of this away from my friends or my family or think negatively about them, because obviously I just wasn't as clear as I thought I was. And sometimes when people don't have any understanding of what you're going through, it's hard for them to even hear what you're saying because it might come as a surprise to them. So you have to give them grace. Thirdly, keep exercising. keep lifting the weights, keep doing those exercises, those routines, those classes, whatever you were doing before you retired. I made the huge mistake of really dialing back my exercise routine. I was walking, I did maybe a few workouts, but nothing that I was accustomed to. And then when I moved back into my renovated house, I realized how out of shape I was in. And it has required some major TLC and major eating of humble pie. So keep exercising, and that's not only going to do your body physically good, but it's going to do you mentally good too. And here's my friend. Sorry about that. That was the fun of trying to do this in the midst of a renovation zone. Just got interrupted, but it's all good. So exercise not only helps us physically, as you know, but it helps us mentally. It is a natural antidepressant. Keep those endorphins going, the fresh air, the vitamin D, just the movement will do you wonders. So that really is a regret that I can say wholeheartedly. So I hope that a few of these things that I've mentioned can help you on your journey. And I do think it's important that you do the best you can. When we throw out regrets, it kind of encompasses shame or feeling bad about yourself. No, you do the best you can with the tools that you have at the time. And that's all we can do. But hopefully by my sharing my journey, it will help you along yours. Retirement is a season of evolving and really getting to know yourself in different ways, expanding upon the things that you love already, and living this season without regret. So go after whatever it is that you are yearning for, that you want to learn, you want to travel to. Go for that. Those can be some regrets, but the way you handle things personally on a heart level and emotionally, that is between you and God. And make sure that you look in and look up, because He will lead and guide. I sure hope that you'll come back for more retirement content. Subscribe, like, share a comment. Let me know if any of this is helping you. Until next time, be blessed.